I'm Chris Schneider. Welcome to Lake TV's Classic Game of the Week. We go back to November 22nd, 2019 for the sectional championship game between two great teams, Camdenton and Webb City. They were both powerhouses, and the winner of this game would be favored to win the 2019 state championship. The Lakers went in undefeated, 12-0. Webb City was 11-1. We hope you enjoy our Lake TV Classic Game of the Week, the 2019 sectional championship game between Camdenton and Webb City, the winner to advance to the state Final Four the next weekend.
So, Chris, Webb City, they're going to kick here, and the kicker for Webb City, Cameron Clark, comes in. He's 62 of 68 on the season and extra point attempts. He's the only one on this team that has made a field goal, and actually kicking off, it is Angel Galagos is kicking, and he does the kickoff duties, and the place kicker, Cameron Clark, we'll see him later this evening. Now back to receive Colin Thomas and Jace Nicholas for the Lakers. Nicholas from inside his 10, and we are underway. Cross the 20, upended and taken down there at the 23-yard line. So our first series starts with Camdenton's offense on the field, 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, and the things that as a head coach, you're worried about when you start off on offense is just nerves in a big game like this. The players are extra fired up. They've got a little extra juice. So does the other team. The hits are going to be a little bit harder. It's a cold night. You got to hang on to the ball. So here we go.
1st and 10 to Laurent from his own 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, empty backfield. He's going to step up in the pocket. He throws, looking for back shoulder. And that's going to fall incomplete. Really tried to improvise, Chris, and I thought he could have tucked and run there.
Yeah, he had a little bit of running room up there. Probably wouldn't have been enough for a first down, but would have been enough to pick up a few yards and move the chains a little bit. Decided to throw the ball. Good coverage right off the bat from Webb City defensive backs. There's going to be a lot of pressure on them tonight.
So Laurent now on 2nd down calls his own number on the quarterback draw. He's forward up to the 26, a modest gain of 3. Nice job by Webb City. Tragan Parker, first guy there, also in on the stop, Trenton Thompson. Thompson having a big season. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
So the first 3rd down conversion opportunity for the Lakers tonight. It's, like you said, 7 yards. So it's a big one. We'll see what the Lakers to do. Don't want to go 3 and out on the first drive.
3rd and 7, and Jace Nicholas is dropped at the 24-yard line. That goes for a 2-yard loss and going to bring up 4th down and 9 for the Lakers. And just like that, Camdenton going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, 3 and out on the first drive. Definitely not what the Lakers wanted to do. Perfect for Webb City. So DeLaurent will do the quick kick and hopefully put Webb City in poor field position, but they're getting good field position here.
Yeah, Terrell Kabbalah comes up, makes the punt return and takes it inside Laker territory, and Webb City, great defensive stop, and they start inside Laker territory, 1st and 10 at the Laker 48-yard line. And so now it's time for Camdenton's defense to answer after Webb City's defense forces Camdenton to a 3 and out.
That was exactly what the Cardinals wanted to do, how they wanted to start the season. Shut down the Lakers on their first offensive drive. Short punt, good field position. They start out in Laker territory on this drive.
First play is a inside give to Kabbalah, and he's got modest yards, 2 yards there, and takes it to the 46-yard line. As we look at the two quarterbacks for Webb City, you have the senior Cade Hicks who gets to start, and then you have the junior Eli Goddard who's more of a passing presence.
Yeah.
What Hicks brings to the table is he can throw, but he loves to run the football. As a matter of fact, Cade Hicks has 580 yards and 8 touchdowns this year. So 2nd down and 7. Hicks, the inside give to Kabbalah. No, Hicks with the keeper, and he chugs his way forward and inside the 40 up to the 39-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
It shows you why he's such a good runner. I mean, he didn't have a whole lot of room in there, but he was able to slide through, find a couple of slivers to get through, and he picked up good yardage on that. It brings up a 3rd and short, less than 1 yard to go for this first down here on the 39-yard line of the Lakers.
So 3rd down and short. Ball's the 38-yard line. Webb City's first possession. The give to Kabbalah, and Terrell Kabbalah, he will go from 39 yards out. No flags on the field, and Webb City strikes first just 2 minutes and 28 seconds into the game. It's Terrell Kabbalah with his 17th touchdown run of the season. And Chris, it didn't take Webb City long to strike.
No, it didn't. And, it's interesting because we've seen this from the Lakers defense this year where the first few plays, it takes them a series or two to figure out what the other team's doing and toughen up and stop it. But that time they just got it run right down their throat, and it's an early lead for Webb City.
And Cameron Clark with the extra point attempt. It's up and it's good. So Webb City leads Camdenton 7-0. Yard line. And Camdenton on their second offensive possession starts 1st and 10 to throw 20. And for Camdenton, no need to panic. It's early. The first offensive series didn't go as planned, but nothing hurt so far.
You know what? They got punched in the face, slapped in the face. Here they are. They're playing a team in Webb City that has been here before time after time. In fact, they're used to this game, and they're used to winning this quarterfinal game almost every year. So the Lakers, they just have to step up to the challenge and play the kind of football they're capable of playing to keep up with the Cardinals.
And here's DeLaurent now out of the gun. Steps up, and he'll go down. A quarterback sack from behind, and that is number 88.
Loss of 2, so the Lakers will have to go from behind the sticks to start out this second drive. 2nd down, 12 yards to go. DeLaurent has not had a reception yet, not a completed pass yet. Snap, here's the quick screen inside, good yardage this time, and a first down. The first down of the game for the Lakers there. Very nice pickup.
First down, Cooper Ezard, and it looks like we've got our issues taken care of already. We switched channels on the microwave. I think we're all right. Next play, pass into the flat, short gainer. That's Nicholas down there, and that's a 3-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Yep, 3 yards is 3 yards. It's nice to pick up a few yards. Great confidence-building reception on that first down for the Lakers. They needed to do something positive, start feeling a little bit better, and they got it done.
Here's DeLaurent now. Steps up in the pocket. He has some room. He's across the 40. He's got first down yardage presented by Quick Car, and that's going to place the football at the 45-yard line. So 1st down and 10 now. DeLaurent steps up in the pocket. Back shoulder catch. Looking for Ezard, and an outstanding catch by the junior wideout. 16 yards. First down presented by Quick Car. And I'll tell you what, Ezard is as cool as the other side of the pillow with that presence of mind on the sideline.
Really nice. Great control. Had his feet in bounds. Caught it out of bounds, so it was perfect. Here's another quick one to the right side this time.
It's Randazzo with a quick hitter. He has about 4 or 5, and going to move the ball inside the 35-yard line, and Camdenton now starting to catch some rhythm offensively. They've got a 2nd down and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Absolutely. If you remember last week's game against Lebanon, they fell behind early, giving up a touchdown on the Yellow Jackets' first drive of the game. Similar tonight with Webb City scoring first. Camdenton looking to bounce right back, and they've moved it down the field with 3 first downs.
And we have our first penalty flag presented by Ozark Holmes, and it's a illegal procedure false start. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. And for Camdenton or Webb City tonight, you really want to try to keep those penalties to a bare minimum. I know that goes without saying, but with the way this game has started for the Lakers, no reason to shoot yourself in the foot there.
No, and the Lakers haven't played a close game in a couple of months. So, yeah, you definitely don't want to make the mistakes in big close games like this.
Here's DeLaurent now. Running, he's got some room. He's inside the 30, inside the 25, and finally steps out of bounds at the 23-yard line, Chris. That's good for 17 yards and a first down presented by Quick Car.
That's one of the things that makes DeLaurent so good is he throws the ball well, as his passing statistics will prove, but he also runs it so well, as he showed right there, and he's run it really well on this drive so far for the Lakers.
And he's going to call his own number here once again. A little stutter step, and we have a penalty flag coming around the offensive holding vicinity, typically where you see that call, and it is going to be a hold against the Lakers.
It backs them up big time, so, you've got a first down and about 20 yards to go here.
Yeah, first down and 20. They're back at the 31-yard line. Empty backfield for DeLaurent. He steps up. He throws to Randazzo. That goes through his hands. Incomplete. Going to bring up second down. So DeLaurent now. Second and long, out in the flat. There's Faulkner. He's inside the 30. Tries to shake free a tackler, but cannot as Ruben Lanker makes the stop after a gain of about 5. That's going to bring up third down and 15.
Yeah, third down and long for the Lakers here. Now, with their offense, high-powered offense, they are definitely capable of picking up, the yardage here, but they put themselves behind the chains with that holding penalty, and they're going to have to come up with something good here.
So third down and long. You notice 3 wide receivers bottom of your screen. DeLaurent looking that way. Clean pocket, steps up. He's going to step back now. He's in trouble. Steps, throws, looking for the end zone, and almost hits Nicholas, who would have made just an amazing catch out of his reach. Or do they mark DeLaurent out of bounds? I'm not sure if they're saying he stepped out or if they're calling it an incomplete pass. So fourth down and 15. Camdenton keeps the offense out on the field. DeLaurent steps up, throws, has a man and overshoots him, falls incomplete, and it's going to be a turnover on downs in Webb City. Already leading by a score of 7-0. Takes back over, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First and 10 now. The give, and that's going to be Devin Weathers, his first carry of the game. He's the leading running back for this team. The junior, his numbers are gaudy as well, Chris. 118 carries, 1151 yardage-wise, 9.8 yards per carry, and he's got 16 touchdowns as well, although we just saw Kabbalah take over for the team lead with 17, and Weathers and Kabbalah will be going back and forth. Something tells me to try to keep that touchdown lead.
Absolutely. Webb City feeling really good about things right now. They pick up good yardage on first down. Here's their first throw of the game.
And overshoots his target does quarterback Cade Hicks. He was looking for Mekhi Garrard, his second leading receiver. Garrard comes in with 15 grabs, but he's averaging 21 yards a catch. And when you have a team like Webb City that runs so much, you rock the defense to sleep, open up your passing game with that play action. They tried it there. You got to credit Taylor Randazzo, who was step for step with Garrard.
Absolutely, and actually the receiver was open on that play. The pass was overthrown, so no connection. Thank goodness for the Lakers, but he did have him open if he would have hit him.
So big time third down and 5. Webb City trying to draw Camdenton off. It's going to be Weathers, and he'll be stopped at the line. The Lakers answer. Ethan Harris, Marcus Stevens in on the stop for the Lakers, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Boy, did Camdenton need that play.
Yes, they did. So they give up a touchdown on the first drive, a 39-yard run, but they stiffen up and stop them there. Brings up a fourth down, and Webb City looks like we'll punt for the first time tonight.
Ooh, high, able to get it off is the punter. That one's fielded at the 38 by Colin Thomas. He's up across the 40 and at the 43-yard line. And Camdenton, much better starting field position here. And how about the defense? They got the stop they so desperately needed, and now we'll see if Camdenton's offense can put some points on the board as we've got 4:38 left in the first quarter.
Hopefully for the Lakers at this point, they've kind of figured out what Webb City is doing, and they can shut them down for the rest of the game.
DeLaurent in trouble over the middle, has his man, it's Ezard. Here he's inside the 20, inside the 10, to the house, touchdown Lakers! From 56 yards out, DeLaurent to Ezard for the 15th time this season, and Camdenton needed an answer, and how about that, folks, with 4:25, a defender had slipped, DeLaurent makes a great throw, Ezard makes the adjustment, and he's off to the races.
Absolutely. Well, you could see that DeLaurent stepped up like he was going to run. The defensive back stepped up, to come up and tackle him. Receiver got behind him. DeLaurent was able to pull up, find him, and long, beautiful touchdown pass for the Lakers.
Galbraith now in to attempt the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is true. And with 4:25 left, and the Missouri Class 4 state quarterfinals, we're deadlocked. Webb City 7, Camdenton 7. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
I'm Chris Schneider, and you're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from November 22nd, 2019. This is the fourth round of the playoffs, the sectional final between 12-0 Camdenton and 11-1 Webb City. Let's get back to the action.
And Galbraith now set to kick as we welcome you back. That one into the end zone. Touchback, and that's going to get the Camdenton faithful going a little bit, Chris. And with the way that game started, kind of had a little bit of an uneasy feeling, did the fans here in Camdenton, because not only did Webb City hold them, score, then hold them again, but they had the football, and luckily Camdenton's defense got the stop, an answer, and we're tied. And now we'll see what Webb City does. And, you know, it's interesting to see Kate Hicks comes back out, the senior at quarterback, but I wonder when we see number 5, Eli Goddard.
Yeah, and it's interesting. It's pretty black and white for Webb City. One of them is a runner, one of them is a thrower, so it should give the Lakers a good idea of what they're thinking.
Here's the carry. It ball's on the ground. It's a fumble, and the Lakers have recovered. Just like that, Ryan Mawson forces the fumble, and Camdenton comes up with it at the 20-yard line.
What a hit. What a stick. You can see it is raining right now. Makes the ball a little slick out there, but that was a stick by the Lakers defense. You can see the pounding they put on him, and the ball's on the ground. Lakers are in business.
I'll tell you what, Ryan Mawson, another forced fumble this season. He's having a huge season, a definite all-state player, and recovering the fumble. Mason Draper, that's number 4 on the season. He's come on strong the last few weeks, and the Lakers are in business. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. DeLaurent, the pitch to Faulkner. He's going to throw into double coverage. Dangerous pass. It's deflected, and thank the Lord for Camdenton. Falls harmlessly to the turf as Tragan Parker deflects it away. Boy, that made me nervous.
That was not a good pass. He should not have thrown that ball into double coverage. That's why he's not a quarterback. But they got away with it. It hit the ground. So they'll get to live another day. 2nd down and 10. Tried a little something razzle dazzle there. The Lakers still really haven't found their stride on offense. The one big play, 56-yard touchdown pass. They need to kind of try to find a rhythm, and this is the place to do it.
Inside the Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone. DeLaurent now has a man in the flat. He has wide open over here as Lockhart throws the end zone looking for his man. Had 2 guys there. Unfortunately for him, he didn't see Anton Lockhart. His check down here on the right side was wide open. He probably would have walked into the end zone untouched, to no avail. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now.
Big 3rd down here for Camdenton.
3rd and 10. DeLaurent out of the gun, calls his own number, steps up across the 15, inside the 10, down the 5-yard line. Paxton DeLaurent does it with his legs. 15 yards for a Laker 1st down, presented by a quick car. And as we said, inside the Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone, it's 1st and goal from the 5-yard line, and here come the Lakers. Hurry up offense. DeLaurent out of the gun, takes the snap, acts like he's going to run. Now rolls out, he's in trouble, still on his feet, making guys miss left and right, finally goes down. That's going to be a quarterback sack. That's big number 99, Trenton Thompson. He's got 10 tackles for a loss and 3.5 sacks, and he's credited with a quarterback sack there. And we've seen that from DeLaurent this season at times. You know, he's so good at extending the play. I think what he did there that I liked was he just held on to it.
Yeah, he didn't throw a bad pass. It could have been intercepted, and he kept it. You know, the ball is wet out there. You got to be careful.
That time had no chance. He's taken down violently. Surprised you don't see a flag. He was hit near the face mask. He had to get rid of the football. Was looking for his receiver over the middle. Falls incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down and goal for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was the first blitz of the game for Webb City, and the Lakers were not ready for it.
And now we have a penalty flag as half the Lakers team started early.
Another big 3rd down for the Lakers. They are unofficially 1 for 3 on 3rd down conversion tries so far in the game, and this is a big one. They've got it deep in Webb City territory with a chance to take the lead here.
And now a timeout is called as Camdenton did not like what they saw from Webb City's defense. Now on 3rd and goal, Laurent under pressure, 0 blitz to the end zone, intercepted. That one's plucked out of the air. What a play, and here goes, I think that's Lanker. He's across the 40, across midfield. There he goes all the way to the house, 101 yards. Touchdown, a flag finally comes out. They wanted a roughing on Laurent, did the Laker faithful, but to no avail. That's 101-yard pick six. That's Cale McAllister. He had 3 interceptions coming into this game. If this one stands, I'll tell you what a play, and the return was as equally as impressive as the pick.
And I think there was a block in the back on Laurent down there on the sideline. I saw a late flag come out. We'll see if that is the call and if they bring this back. But that was an ill-advised pass from Laurent, just kind of threw it up there. You can get away with that with some teams that aren't quite as good, but you can't get away with that when you're playing a really good quality team like Webb City.
Well, you had 2 flags on the field, 1 at the 48, 1 at the 33.
You know, you got to step up your game when you're playing a real quality opponent like this. You just can't throw marginal passes like that, or it's going to come back to haunt you.
So 1st and 10, Webb City. After their first takeaway, Cade Hicks gives it to Weathers, and Weathers is bottled up and taken down. Cord Petty in on the play, along with big number 90, Mason Kenny. 7-7, 2:20 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Hicks is the runner, not known for his passing, although he has had a few big ones this year, but usually when he's in there, the Cardinals are running.
Hicks to give, and not much on his 2nd down, 2 or 3 yards, as Kabbalah gets the carry, and the Lakers front does a nice job limiting what he can do. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 4, and tell you what, that is a huge interception by McAllister, because at the very least, Camdenton's coming away with a field goal right there. And right now, points in this game could be a premium.
Absolutely. So each team has a turnover now. Big fumble from Webb City that gave the Lakers the ball deep in Cardinal territory, and then the interception basically on the goal line that turned it back over and kept the Lakers from scoring some points.
Hicks now. The give to Kabbalah. Kabbalah rolls forward. He's got a 1st down presented by Quick Car as Mason Kenny takes him down, but not until he has 8 yards and a 1st down across the 40. You're not kidding, partner. Hicks now, little play action. Steps up in the pocket. Taken down from Draper, but Hicks with a nice run. He has 9 yards up to midfield, and you know, Hicks can definitely run the football, and that time has 9 yards, and really a play that looked like it was broken down. The Lakers have done a nice job staying home defensively. Hicks shows you right there what he can do, though, with his legs.
Absolutely. We've seen it from Laurent so far. He can drop back, and when he's got some open space, he can run, pick up good yardage. And Hicks, the quarterback for Webb City, he's a natural runner. That's what he does. That's his strong point.
So 2nd down and short. Hicks now, airing it out, looking deep, looking for his man, and overshoots him. Again, he was looking for his favorite target. That's number 24, Makai Gerard. Nice coverage by Talon Randazzo, who was step for step with him. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the Cardinals took a shot down the field there. Is they picked up 9 yards on 1st down, so they only have 1 yard to go to pick it up. And probably, knowing Webb City, they feel like they've got 2 downs to pick up this 1st down. They're so confident they can run the ball and pick up the 1st down. If they don't get it on 3rd, they'll probably go for it on 4th.
And it's going to be Weathers now. He's got 1st down yardage. He's tripped up by Colin Thomas and finished off by Jace Nicholas, but not before he gains 5 yards and a 1st down. That should be our final play of our first quarter. Chris, it was an exciting first quarter of play. Both teams forced 1 takeaway, both teams with a touchdown, and after 1 quarter in the books from the 2019 Missouri State Class 4 quarterfinals from beautiful Bob Shore Stadium in Camdenton, Missouri, we are deadlocked. Hicks keeps the football, nice legs, inside the 40, now inside the 30-yard line, finally taken down, but not until he makes his way to the 25-yard line. Chris, that's another 21-yard gain, good for a Quick Car 1st down.
And now Webb City in business deep in Laker territory.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line. Hicks to give to Devin Weathers. Weathers tripped up inside the 20-yard line.
The Lakers are going to have to stiffen up here.
Here's Weathers again. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Tries to find the end zone, steps out at about the 3-yard line. First down presented by Quick Car, and here come Webb City. They're first and goal from the 3-yard line.
The Lakers defense having trouble on this drive stopping that Cardinal run game. They did it on the second drive, got forced to punt, but they haven't been able to stop them here yet.
So from first and goal, the give goes back to Weathers, and he is going to be... They're going to mark him short. Yeah, it was Ryan Mawson and company were able to keep Weathers out of the end zone. Marcus Stevens also in on the play. So that's going to bring up second down and goal now from inside the 1. And tell you what, you can have a lot of tall tasks. Not many are going to be much taller than saying, hey, you got to stop Webb City 4 times from inside the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
You know what I'd say to you, Chris? Good luck and God bless.
Absolutely. Well, and it's interesting because the Cardinals were able to stop the Lakers when they were down, with the ball inside the red zone. And now you turn the tables around and Lakers hoping to be able to stop the Cardinals, but they're right on the doorstep.
Oh, his knee was down first,
yeah, it
looked like. They're going to give him the touchdown, Chris, but I don't think so. That's going to be Hicks with the touchdown run officially. And for Hicks, that's number 9 on the season. So the young man finds the end zone. But, Chris, let's get a look at the replay here.
Yeah, it looked like his knee went down and then he shot forward. The officials might even be talking about that right now because they're having a discussion down there on the goal line. Now they're going to call it a touchdown, but from our standpoint, it definitely looked like his knee went down before he shot forward.
Oh, for sure. He kind of catapulted off of that knee. So, nonetheless, it's going to be a touchdown number 9 on the season rushing for Hicks. And to attempt the extra point, Cameron Clark comes in. McAllister the hold. Clark the kick gets up, and it's good. So Webb City regains their 7-point lead with 9:53 left in the second quarter. Webb City out in front. You're watching exclusive coverage of Missouri State High School quarterfinal football on Lake TV.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from the Friday before Thanksgiving 2019. It was undefeated Camdenton against 11-1 Webb City. The winner would go on to win the state championship that year. Let's get back to the action on Lake TV. And join their fan club to get concert announcements, alerts, and pre-sale notifications before tickets go on sale to the public.
Really nice play. Meanwhile, on the kickoff return, an official just got taken out very hard. I'm not sure if he bit the dust, but nonetheless, I'll tell you what, Chris, it was a high kick. Webb City was trying to catch Camdenton sleeping. They did a high pooch kick inside the 30-yard line. Camdenton called for a fair catch, made it at the 28-yard line. Had that not been caught, that could have been disastrous. So to Laurent now, first and 10, hoping his Lakers can answer. Second time tonight, they've already faced a 7-point deficit. Last time they were able to answer, can they this time? DeLaurent, clean pocket, steps up, throws, has his man, Jace Nicholas, with an outstanding catch at the 43-yard line. We'll give him 15 yards and a first down. Great ball placement. Only Jace Nicholas could go get that, and I love Nicholas going to the ground, securing the catch.
Absolutely, and he got himself open. The Laker receivers so far in this game have had a hard time getting open on those pass routes.
Here's Ezard now with the catch, and he slides through a couple of defenders for some extra yards. We're going to give him 9.5 yards, bring up second and 1, and Ezard, he is very, very shifty, shows right there. And Camdenton now inside Webb City territory, second and inside 1. I think it's time to take a shot.
Yep, and they're going quick here.
They're going to hit Lockhart out of the backfield. He's got a first down, and he'll be pushed down at about the 42-yard line. So that's good for about 5 yards, and another Quick Car first down.
Unofficially, 7 first downs for the Lakers so far in this game, and unofficially 6 for Webb City. They picked up quite a few of them on that last touchdown drive.
So DeLaurent now Tries to get outside the pocket, throws, has a man wide open. It's Nicholas inside the 20, still on his feet. Finally taken down by Linker, but not until he's inside the 20. 15-yard line, Chris, that's a 27-yard pitch and catch. Nicholas, I thought he might have a big game. Chris, I think he's just getting started.
And that was all Paxton DeLaurent and the offensive line buying time back there.
Looking for Lockhart, a little out of his reach. Lockhart reached up one hand, probably should have tried to get both hands on that. Falls incomplete, brings up second down. Season pass today only, ends at midnight. Now here's DeLaurent, steps up in the pocket. He's across the 10, inside the 5 to the end zone. He is in for the score. No, they're going to mark him down at the 1. Now they'll talk about it. Yeah, they're going to mark him down at the 1. So DeLaurent with a 15-yard run. That's a first down, first and goal, inside the 5-yard line.
Well, you know, and we're so used to in college and in the pros now seeing replays, going back to the replay to see if he got in or didn't get in. We don't do that in high school, so the Lakers are going to have to punch it in from close range here.
DeLaurent calls his own number. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakers, and Paxton DeLaurent for the 7th time this season with his legs. That's touchdown number 57 of the season. The Lakers an extra point away from tying this game up. And we ask, can the Lakers answer again? Well, we get our answer to our question, Chris. They absolutely can.
Yeah, absolutely. Twice in this game they've fallen down by a touchdown. Both times they answer right back with a touchdown drive. They get it even at 14 if they can get this PAT.
Big extra point. Nicholas the snap. Draper the hold. The kick from Galbraith is up and good, and we have a flag. No, we don't. Okay, so, yeah, there is a flag on the field.
Yeah, they threw one down there.
I think it's going to be maybe some late contact. Chris, did you see?
I think it was, yeah. You know, and it's interesting because Webb City's really getting good pressure back there on those kicks. They haven't blocked anything or touched it yet, but they're getting close.
We are tied. It's 14 all, 8:35 left in the first half of play. It's been a back and forth battle thus far. And Camdenton now set to kick it away as Galbraith. And yeah, it was a penalty because Camdenton, they might try something extra here. Having the ball right here, why not try an onside? And it's going to be a high end over end kick into the end zone for a touchback. So Webb City now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're going to have to get better to stop this Webb City run game.
So Hicks now the pitch outside, and a lot of room there for Webb City to run the football. Just shy of the 40-yard line, that's Dylan Harlan. He's another big-time playmaker. He comes in with 530 yards this season. So 1st and 10 now, ball's at the 40-yard line. For those of you tuning in, we are experiencing technical difficulties momentarily. We're working on it, so bear with us. Here's the play action now into the flat, looking for Terrell Kabbalah. He has him across midfield and then out of bounds. He's got another first down.
You saw in that last play, it was a pass out to the right flat that worked for him. That's what makes it so difficult for the Lakers defense because they can run and they can throw. Here's a pitch to the left side. Good yardage on first down, pickup of 7 yards for the Cardinals on that first down play, and they move into Laker territory here and putting another drive together, their 4th drive of the game, tied at 14, 8 minutes to go in this first half.
With 8 minutes to go, still a lot of football left to be played here in this first half. Ball at the 43-yard line. Webb City on the move again. 2nd down, under center's Hicks. Oh, that was a blown play, it looked like. He was looking to hand the ball off. It ends up being a 5-yard gain and a first down. 1st down and 10, balls the 37-yard line. Hicks, the give to Kabbalah. Kabbalah shakes off a couple of defenders inside the 20. A foot race here, and Randazzo able to catch up with Terrell Kabbalah and take him down at the 9-yard line. 1st down and goal. Ball's the 9-yard line. Hicks, given, he's upended and taken down. Ethan Harris, Jace Nicholas, and Marcus Stevens. in on the stop. And once again, Dylan Harlan back out there with the carry. And
one way to win the battle of physicality is to make hits like that, make the running backs and the quarterbacks think about it when they're carrying the ball.
2nd and goal to give inside. That's Kabbalah again. He's inside the 5. And Chris, it happens so fast.
Yeah.
Webb City, it just happens so fast. Hard to even keep track of.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. Ball's the 5-yard line, and boy, what a stop this would be for Camdenton's defense. And on the other side, if you're J-Rod and Webb City, boy, this would be a big score as we're winding down here in the first half with just 5 minutes and some change left.
Yeah, if the Lakers can get a stop here, it would certainly do a lot for their confidence because they've been run over so far by this Webb City run game.
The pitch outside to the house, touchdown. Number 4, Dylan Harlan. And again, Webb City regains that lead. It's 2014, 5:05. And tell you what, that seems to me like that option pitch would be a real dangerous route to go in this weather. But we've seen him do it 3 times already. No issues. It looks like a perfect marriage between the two. And after that one, it's 2014 Webb City.
Yeah, with pending the PAT. And like you said, with this rain coming down, whenever you do these special teams things, it can get dangerous, but they run it to perfection.
So the extra point is up and good from Cameron Clark. Cale McAllister holding, and with 5:05 left, Webb City for the 3rd time regains their 7-point lead. Is 21-14. We are back and set to kick. It's Gallegos, and he kicks it short. Faulkner there. He's able to pick it up. He better hold on to the football. They're going to blow the whistle. Jaden Faulkner was holding on for dear life, and that was almost dangerous. And so Camdenton able to hold on to the football. They had 1st and 10 at their own 23, but Webb City's defense, they've been the team that has given Camdenton's offense the most fits yet. I mean, they're really, really tough. And, of course, Camdenton, they have 2 touchdowns, but it hasn't come easy so far.
No, it hasn't. So far in this game, it's been big play for the Lakers. It's been grinded out for Webb City. And that's kind of the way it's been all season. The Lakers have been a big strike offense. Webb City just runs the ball down your throat, and that's what we're getting so far in this game.
Laurent now steps up, across the middle, has his man, Jace Nicholas, the diving stop at about the 31-yard line. We'll give him 8 yards, and Nicholas' 3rd catch of the game here in the first half. He looks a little shaken up, so he'll come off the field. Mason Draper replaces him for a 2nd and 2 from the 31-yard line. 4:38 left in the first half. Do remember, Webb City will receive the second half kickoff.
Very good point.
DeLaurent in a lot of trouble. Finds his man, Colin Thomas. Makes the guy miss. Ball's on the turf. It's fumbled out of bounds. Really fortunate for Webb City that was fumbled. If it wasn't, Colin Thomas, he may have scored. Nonetheless, he's up to the 44-yard line. That's a 1st down presented by Quick Car, and here come the Lakers. Chris, what about that play by DeLaurent?
That's a DeLaurent special there, running around, buying some time back there. He finds a receiver, and you can see the defense just got a hand on it. There we had that was a cheap shot on the Laker receiver, defenseless receiver, and a flag is down.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Shane Noel, the junior, hit a defenseless receiver, Mason Draper. He's slow to get up. And, Chris, you hate seeing things like that. And I'm not saying there was malicious intent because it happened so fast. But with the last couple of years of football, that's going to be a flag every single time. So Laker faithful probably has some ill feelings towards those non-calls. Probably happy that one was called.
Yeah, absolutely. So now the Lakers have a 1st and 10 on the Webb City 41 on the downside of the field here, and the Lakers need to make some hay and try to get this game even before half.
Here to Laurent now to Thomas. Thomas is upended and taken down at the 40-yard line. Really nice defense. Trent Thompson and on the play. Parker also in on the stop. So a modest gain of 2, and the Lakers right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 9, and they start early here. And
obviously a mix-up on the the snap there, so that's going to cost the Lakers 5 yards, make it second down and about 13. Definitely something they did not need here on this very important drive toward the end of the first half.
And senior Anton Lockhart is just beside himself after that, Chris. He was furious at the lack of discipline. He says, come on, guys. So second down and 13. Little play action. Looking for his man and overshoots Thomas, who had a step. I like the call. And Laurent throws just a bit too far and going to bring up third down and 13 with 3:46. So third down and 13, Chris. And from the 45-yard line, Camdenton's offense can obviously pick up chunks of yardage, but what do you think about sending everybody deep and letting Paxton run the football?
Well, you know, he's run the ball very effectively tonight. Here he goes. Well, it looks like he was shut down on that. Oh, he's still on his feet.
Stays on his feet, a little bit of magic up to the 35, and then a late player jumps on top of him. And the official having to grab Paxton to tell him to calm down, and he was upset. He felt like he got hit in the head. We'll get another look at it here, Chris. Let's see. As what a magician, the football touches the dirt, but nothing else. Oh, yeah. Jumps on him, knee to the back of the head. I can see why he was upset. Fourth down and 4. Ball's the 35-yard line, 3:10 left in the first half.
Huge play here for the Lakers and Webb City. Paxton trying to figure out to run or pass, throws it. Ooh.
And Lockhart holds on. Anton Lockhart, the senior. What a big-time catch. What a defensive play by Webb City, but an even better throw and catch from Paxton to Laurent to Anton Lockhart, senior to senior. First down presented by Quick Car, and now inside the Marcus Sikora State Farm Insurance red zone. Pump fake by to Laurent. It's going to be a hole. He hits Lockhart. There's got to be a flag here. So second down and 10. Ball's the 20-yard line. Quick one here to Ezard, and he doesn't make the catch. And third down and 10, 2:46 left. And that was a missed opportunity on the first down play to Lockhart because he was going to run for days.
Looks like Lakers want to take some time and talk it over here.
2:46 left in the first half, and the Lakers knocking on the door. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Chris Schneider, and you're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from November 22nd, 2019. This is the fourth round of the playoffs, the sectional final between 12-0 Camdenton and 11-1 Webb City. Let's get back to the action.
And we're back now to Laurent. Under pressure, throws into the flat and incomplete. He was looking just to get rid of the football because he was under duress as the zero blitz was called, and that's going to bring up fourth down and 10, and looks like they're going to bring out the big package. No, they're going to attempt a field goal. Chris, this is going to be from 37 yards out, and I saw Luke Galbraith. He connected from 42 yards in in warm-up, so here's a vote of confidence from your head coach and an opportunity.
Yeah, he's got the leg, no doubt. The Webb City's been getting good pressure on kicks.
Galbraith, the kick is up, and the kick is good. That is big for so many reasons, and there's a flag on the field presented by Ozark Holmes. We'll wait and see what it is, and it looks like it's going to be against the defenses. Well, Paxton Laurent certainly hopes so. He's out there to see who is against. So the penalty is against the defense. I don't know if it would make sense to take the points off the board and make it 4th and 5, or if you take the points in this situation, Chris.
Yeah, I think if it doesn't give you a first down, you have to take the points. You don't want to take the points off. If it does give you a first down, then the question is, do you want to take the points off the board and start out with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone? I think the answer for most teams is absolutely. They're still talking it over down there. DeLaurent trying to talk Coach Shore into something, not sure what.
Yeah, so it's going to be just a 5-yard penalty.
Just a 5-yarder.
And I'm honestly kind of surprised that you would allude to take the points off the board.
Well, I think DeLaurent was really, really having a talk with Coach Shore, and he apparently talked him into going for it on this 4th down.
Oh, and he got him to jump, and they didn't call the flag.
They didn't call it.
It's 4th down and 5. Camdenton takes the field goal off. They're going to roll the dice. 4th and 5. Here's DeLaurent. steps up into the flat. Ezzard makes a diving catch at the 8-yard line. It's going to be a first down presented by Quick Car. That's Cooper Ezzard making a big-time play when your team so desperately needed it. Wow, what a play, and what a throw from Paxton DeLaurent in a pocket that was collapsing, Chris.
Wow, that was huge all the way around.
DeLaurent, a little jump pass on the back of Jace Nicholas, and I'm going to call a flag right there.
I can't believe they didn't throw a flag on that because the defender was draped all over the receiver. These officials are struggling a little bit in this first half.
Well, maybe they're letting them play, but still, a game of this magnitude, you got to make the calls. First down now in the end zone. Antone Lockhart, great defensive play, great timing. That was Tragan Parker, got there right as the ball was arriving, Chris. It's going to bring up third down and goal for about the 8-yard line.
That was a good defensive play, good pass breakup on that, as you can see. But DeLaurent actually had room to run the ball there. He might have actually been able to get into the end zone on that one.
Third down and goal. Under pressure, DeLaurent still on his feet and steps out at about the 6-yard line, maybe. And you would think that they're going to go for the touchdown. I mean, if not, why not just keep your 3 points earlier? It's going to be fourth down and goal from the 7-yard line.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down again.
Another gamble for Coach Jeff Short. It's fourth down and goal. DeLaurent, zero blitz. Throws into the end zone. Ezzard, touchdown Lakers! What a throw from Paxton DeLaurent! Are you kidding me? He hits his favorite target. It's Cooper Ezzard for touchdown number 16, and oh, baby, what a ball game we are in here, Chris.
Wow, that was an amazing pass from DeLaurent. He threw that ball before the receiver came open in the end zone. A receiver making a nice move with the ball in the air to catch it, and with this PAT, we would be tied.
Nicholas with the snap. Mason Draper will hold. Luke Galbraith to kick. He started early. They're going to get him on a false start. Nope. Oh, no, we'll take it. You see what I saw, Chris?
Offsides on the defense there. It'll be interesting to see, if the Lakers decide to go for 2 here, because this will move the ball closer to the end zone.
He thought about it, but to go for 2, but Coach Shore shakes his head, says, no, stay out there. We want to tie the game. And, Chris, 2 minutes, 7 seconds left. Webb City still has their timeout. So, they've got all 3 of their timeouts, so plenty of time for them. Nicholas with the snap. Mason Draper will hold. Galbraith, the extra point, is up. And it is good, and there's going to be a roughing the kicker call. You've got to try an onside here.
Yeah, you would think this would be the perfect opportunity to do that. And then, if you don't get it, trust in your defense to try and shut the Webb City offense down in the final 2 minutes, not to score some points. But, this is a perfect opportunity to try something like that.
And
but they're
instead
not going
it'll kick it deep, and the field goal is good. This time from 55 yards from Luke Galbraith, and the crowd loves that. And Galbraith has been perfect tonight, 3 for 3 on extra points. He hit a 32-yard field goal, or 37-yard field goal, Chris. So it's been a good game for the young man, and all three of his kickoffs have went into the end zone for touchbacks.
So this will be the 5th drive of this first half for Webb City. They've scored touchdowns on 3 of the other 4 so far, and they've done it on the ground. They've grounded out, and the Lakers haven't been able to stop them. We'll see if they can do it here in the final couple minutes of the first half.
See if we don't see the junior quarterback. No, it's Hicks still. Give inside, nothing doing. The Lakers defensive front steps to the challenge. Just a 2-yard run for Kabbalah. So on 2nd down and 8, Chris, under center's Hicks. Going to be the option again, and the defense reads it well, takes him down, and first hit was by Court Petty, and then coming up and cleaning that up for the Lakers, Caden Davis, the junior. He's been all over the place this season, offensively and defensively. So that's going to bring up a huge 3rd and 7 with 1 minute left, and I think Webb City might just be content right here to try to let this clock run out. You're going to get the football to start the first half, but if you're Camdenton here, if you are able to stop them and they run the football, do you burn your last time out and hope to try to take a couple shots?
Yeah, well, and it's a double-edged sword for Webb City. They know the Lakers can score very fast. They don't want to give Camdenton the ball back with too much time, so they're just letting the clock run with this third down and 7 yards to go. They call a timeout there at the end of the play clock.
And we are deadlocked, and there has been 3 lead changes and 3 ties already. Camdenton is yet to lead, Chris, but every time they've fallen behind by a touchdown, they've answered. 21-21, third down and 7. Webb City, that is a busted play. Hicks taken down in the backfield. That's number 90, Mason Kinney. Camdenton elects not to burn their last time out, and I am beside myself, Chris.
That's a mystery, because the Lakers can score very fast. You'd think they'd want to get the ball back here and take a shot, but clock running with 15 seconds left.
I just don't understand that. Now call the timeout. That everybody's going to the locker room. Make them come back. I don't get that, Chris. After the first half, it's 21-21.
So here we go. Second half, all tied at 21.
Yeah, and you couldn't ask for anything better after a year ago, after the way the season ended between these two teams. A lot of people thought we could be here a year later, but for things to unfold the way they have, it's almost like a storybook. Here's the kick, fielded inside the 15 by Devin Weathers. He's got some room across the 35. Jason Nicholas rides him down at about the 43-yard line, but an excellent return out to about the 42-yard line, 1st and 10, Webb City right there. So under center, once again, and at quarterback is Hicks. He's going to hand it to Kabbalah. He's bottled up in the backfield and taken down. Court Petty and Marcus Stevens and Jason Nicholas with the stop.
Great defensive stand there. First play of the second half. I mean, that play was money for Webb City all through the first half, and they stuffed it. Good talk at halftime for that Laker defensive line.
Yeah, so second down and 11 after a loss of 1 on first down. Cade Hicks under center. Kabbalah and Weathers in the backfield with him. The give to Weathers. Has a hole. He's going to be taking down Ryan Mawson. In on the stop as well as Jace Nicholas. Nicholas having a big game from that strong safety position. Chris, he's been on a handful of tackles so far.
Nice pickup there on second down, but they still have a third and about 6 yards to go for this first down. And the Lakers, it would be a huge stand for them if they can do a 3 and out on this first drive and get the ball back.
Ball's at the 47-yard line. Hicks going to roll out to his left. He's got a guy wide open. Has his man, that's number 49. The play action pass set up brilliantly by the run all the way down to the 23-yard line. That's a 30-yard pitch and catch. And on the receiving end, Cooper Crouch, the sophomore, with the catch. And I'll tell you what, actually that's Colton McKee, the tight end, the senior, who has that. A little bit underthrown, honestly, by Hicks. Otherwise, probably scoring would be McKee.
Yeah, and that's a tough thing when you got such a great run game. Sometimes that leaves the receiver open.
Here's Kabbalah. In open space, makes the guy miss, and Terrell Kabbalah once again into the end zone from 24 yards out. And just like that, Webb City, 1 minute, 51 seconds into the second half, scores, and for the 4th time tonight, they take a lead.
Yeah, and it's basically, again, that dive play right up the middle, and Kabbalah open ground, and they come out just like they did in the first half to start out the game, punch the Lakers in the mouth, and get right down the field and into the end zone and take the lead back.
Cameron Clark in to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it is true as Cale McAllister does the holding. So with 10:09 left in the third quarter of play, Webb City strikes first in the second half. It's 28-21. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from the Friday before Thanksgiving 2019. It was undefeated Camdenton against 11-1 Webb City. The winner would go on to win the state championship that year. Let's get back to the action on Lake TV.
10:09 left in the third quarter, and boy, Webb City, they wasted no time in striking to start this second half. Jace Nicholas from his own 13-yard line looks for a hole. He has one across the 30 up to the 33-yard line. A dandy little return.
Well, the story of the first half was Camdenton's ability to bounce back, to answer when they fell behind by a touchdown. Here they get a chance to do it again.
Across the middle, Nicholas with the catch. An absolute bullet delivered from DeLaurent, 12 yards caught and onto by Mr. Sure-handed Jace Nicholas, and the nice hit by quarterback Cade Hicks, this time on the other side of the football.
Absolutely nice first down, though. Good way to get this drive started. Moves the ball up to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, first down presented by Quick Car. Here's DeLaurent now. First down. Nice little nifty move. Stays on his feet. Still going, and Paxton DeLaurent. That's a nifty little 5-yard run. Maybe they'll give him 4, but he eluded at least 4 or 5 Webb City Cardinals, and this is not an easy defense to do that to, Chris. Actually, if you look at the numbers for Webb City coming into this season, they're giving up just 10 points per game.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a tough, strong defense. Lakers have been doing a pretty good job in the first half.
That time, fooling nobody was Paxton DeLaurent. Coming up, making the play is Sergio Perez, leading tackler for Webb City this year. That is the senior middle linebacker, having a very decorated Webb City career, and he does not want this to be his last game in a Cardinal uniform.
So it's 3rd and 8, and the Lakers pull back into the huddle, talk about the play break, and big play here. This 3rd down and 8 yards, because they don't want to give the ball back to Webb City down by a touchdown.
Throw has his man looking for Thomas, and out of his reach, going to bring up 4th down and 8. And from the 44, we do have a penalty. It's going to be a hold against the offense.
Here, more than likely, they'll do a quick kick punt. Yep, and Webb City will get it back with a chance to expand on their touchdown lead.
And taking no chances was Anton Lockhart all the way down to the 5-yard line. That's a big-time punt, good for 50 yards.
The defense needs to figure out how to stop this powerful offense of Webb City.
Hicks throws deep, looking for his man. Kabbalah tries to go over the defender. Talon Randazzo and Jace Nicholas in on the coverage, forcing the incomplete pass, and really nice job by Camdenton secondary as Kabbalah had a step initially. And boy, Hicks, he does have a nice arm. He really threw that ball.
He sure did. I mean, he's known more for his running. I mean, he's a really good runner, not known for his passing, but he actually laid that ball right in there. It could have been caught. Good defense, though, Randazzo back there to knock it out. So now it's 2nd and 10. Again, a huge defensive stand for the Lakers here.
Here's the pitch now, and some yards for Terrell Kabbalah, and he'll be pushed out of bounds by Jaden Faulkner. So 1st down presented by Quick Car, and Hicks keeps it, and he'll be taken down, but he falls forward as Ethan Harris rides him for about 7 yards, going to bring up 2nd down, and they say 6. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 4, and those 6 and 7-yard gains, Chris, are exactly what Webb City wants to see, because if you do that, I mean, I'm no math major, but you're going to move the sticks a lot of times.
Boy, he's strong, isn't he? I mean, he carried a couple of guys for 2 or 3 yards to pick up the extra yardage on that first down, so it sets up, 2nd down and about 4 yards to go, and that is exactly the way the Cardinals like to do it.
Here's Hicks now, under pressure. He is going to throw, and incomplete, and making the quarterback pressure, or with the quarterback pressure, rather. That's Ethan Harris. Very nearly got there for the quarterback sack. Hicks did a nice job, Chris, extending the play and just seeing that it was an incomplete pass. So 3rd down and 4, and here's a real big 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go again. It's huge. I mean, so far in this game, the Cardinals have been able to pick up the big third down conversions. They're 4 out of 5 unofficially so far on third down tries.
Hicks now. They give to Weathers. Mawson there, and they stop him. About a yard and a half shy. Ryan Mawson, first guy there. Colin Thomas and Jace Nicholas also in, as that's Devin Weathers, the big-time back, and it's going to be 4th and about a yard, Chris, and I don't know about you, but I'm not so sure Webb City punts the football here.
Yeah, I think they're so confident in their ability to pick up yardage that they're going to go for it.
Crowd making some noise here for Camdenton. Ball's on the ground. 4th and short. The ball's on the ground, and I believe the Lakers have recovered. And they have. It's Camdenton's football. Ryan Mawson, Johnny on the spot. And are you kidding me? When they needed it most, the Lakers defense comes up with a stop and gives it right back to Paxton DeLorean of the Laker offense.
Huge, just huge. He was trying to do a quarterback sneak there. Wasn't a clean snap. Never really had it, it didn't look like. Ball on the ground, huge turnover, so the Lakers get it on the 38-yard line. Down a touchdown. This is the opportunity to get her back even again.
Let's see if they don't take a shot right here, Chris, and try to answer. First down, like you said, ball's the 38. DeLorean under pressure, steps up, finds his man. That's Antone Lockhart inside the 35, and he's up to about the 33-yard line. We'll give him 7 yards, and nice tackle on the play. That's number 15. Cale McAllister, you'll remember he had an interception. He returned for a 101-yard pick six, was called back due to a block in the back, but the interception stood. Now, second down, DeLorean into the flat, has Thomas. He's inside the 30, inside the 25, pushed out at the 23-yard line. That's good for 10 yards and a first down presented by Quick Car. And here come the Lakers, Chris.
Yep, second drive of this second half. The first drive for the Lakers, they had to punt. Here they get a chance to get it even again here.
Into the flat, dangerous pass, looking for Colin Thomas. Tanner Rogers, the senior linebacker, very nearly intercepted that one. That would have been disastrous.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was maybe deflected at the line, but yeah, linebacker made a great move on the ball. Almost had an interception there. That would have been a pick six.
Caught by Jaden Faulkner inside the 15-yard line, or is it? No, it's Antone Lockhart, and he's inside the 15-yard line.
Into the shotgun.
Throws, has his man, Thomas, at the 12, first down. Presented by Quick Car, first down and 10 at the 12-yard line, Chris. They could still get a first down from there without scoring a touchdown if they could move the football inside the 2-yard line. But I think right now for the Camdenton Lakers, they're ready to tie this ball game.
Yep, they big first down inside the red zone here, down by a touchdown.
Looking for Nicholas, and he was unable to pull that one in. And I like the design of the play, Chris, but Nicholas seemed to look up prior to securing the catch. That brings up second down and 10.
Yeah, he wasn't going to go very far with that one. Webb City had that sniffed out pretty well, and I think Nicholas probably thought it better to try another one.
DeLorean now under pressure. Steps up in the pocket, inside the 15, throws, has his man, touchdown, Colin Thomas. Although I think DeLorean was 3 or 4 yards past the line of scrimmage, it's going to be an illegal forward pass. And Chris, sometimes he does that. He gets dangerously close to that line of scrimmage. This time he looked to be beyond it. We'll get another look. The line of scrimmage is the 12-yard line. I think he loses sight of where he was at on the field.
So there's the 15 up. He's right about the 12-yard line, and you've got to be completely past it. I'm not sure that he was, but again, they don't review these things in high school, so they can't bring it back. But you know what? After looking at that replay, he threw it right about on the 12-yard line. I don't think his full body was over the line. They're going to have to do her big time here.
Third down and long. DeLorean working his magic over the middle. Intercepted. Pulled down by number 11. It's Tragan Parker. Across the 20. Parker across the 40. Inside the 40. And Tragan Parker from 102 yards out, a pick six, and the Webb City Cardinals have their biggest lead of the evening. They go up by 13 points. Yeah, that's a big-time blow for Camdenton and a big-time play for Webb City. The extra point is up and good. No good. So a missed extra point. We stay at a 13-point game with 5:10 remaining. In the third quarter, it's Webb City 34, Camdenton 21. If you're a Camdenton fan, the only good news is, well, their offense is very high-powered, and a two-score advantage is not insurmountable, but they've got to get to work here, starting with this drive. Here's the kick. It's short. Fielded at about the 18-yard line by Nicholas. He's across the 30, across the 35, and up to the 42-yard line. Really nice return by Jace Nicholas.
Lakers are behind the ball now. Really, they don't have the option of not scoring points on drives because Webb City has been able to score pretty much whenever they get the ball. So the Lakers are going to have to move down the field, get it in the end zone.
DeLaurent here, low throw. Ezard with the catch has 7, going to bring up 2nd down and 3.
Nice hit from the defender there. Good grab. Great grab by Ezard. Pickup of 7 yards on 1st down. That's what the Lakers need to do.
DeLaurent now. Across the middle as Ezard again for a 1st down, about 6 yards, and a 1st down presented by Quick Car before Shane Noel knocks him down, and with 4:40 left in the third quarter, Camdenton now moves it inside of Webb City territory. 4:40 left still, Chris, only in the third quarter. Here's DeLaurent. Throws, looking deep, looking for a man, and Randazzo unable to make the adjustment. We do have a penalty flag on the play.
Officials had moved it back 10 yards. Now they re-spot it at 5 yards, so it'll be a 1st down and 15. The ball very near midfield for the Lakers on the 49-yard line, trailing by 13 points. It's a jailbreak on the pass rush. DeLaurent gets hit, goes down on the 40. So a blitz package from Webb City on that one. They get to DeLaurent, bring him down, and now it's going to be a long way to go. 2nd down coming up from the 40-yard line. They need to get down to the 37 of Webb City to pick up a 1st down. 24 yards to go. Quick pass out to the right flat.
Faulkner, and that's going to be a late hit, and absolutely it is. Faulkner with the positive gain. The late hit comes in from the Webb City Cardinal. That's number 15, Cale McAllister. He had the first interception earlier tonight.
So it moves it 15 yards, puts it up on the Webb City 40-yard line. Doesn't look like it's an automatic 1st down. So the Lakers line up, go at it again. 3rd down and 4.
DeLaurent now into the flat, has Thomas, who comes back, taken down from McAllister, who makes a nice hit. Ball's at the 37-yard line, going to bring up 4th down and a yard, Chris, and this is a must-convert situation for Camdenton.
4th and 1, here's the play. It's DeLaurent right up the middle. He's got the 1st down. Easy. The Lakers, that might have been the best, most prolific offensive line movement for the Lakers so far in the game. Picking up that 4th down. They're now 4 for 5 on 4th down tries. Down by 13, though, with 2:54 clock running here in the third quarter. The Lakers really can't afford not to score. They need to get in the end zone and pull back within 1 score.
Here's DeLaurent now. 1st down, looking for his man, and a little extra shove there, unneeded. Going to bring up 2nd down now, but Camdenton hanging around, Chris. I mean, that was a huge 4th down conversion.
They're going to have to score, and they'll probably have to go for it on 4th downs because they can't afford not to score. Oh, we're going to have another late hit here. Oh, it's holding on the Lakers, but apparently they didn't call that a late hit. Not sure how you can not call that.
Second down and forever, Chris. They've got it at the 41-yard line. He's looking deep, the back shoulder play coming back and incomplete, they say. Nicholas made the catch, and they're saying he didn't catch it. Nicholas saying, I absolutely did catch it. They're calling it an incomplete pass, and Nicholas doesn't agree. Let's see if we can get a replay there. I'll tell you what, that looked like he made the play, but official was a lot closer than I was.
As DeLorean had been limping before that play, moved around really well there, threw it up, and looked like Nicholas came back, almost looked like he got it there, didn't it?
I don't think that official had a great look. That looked like he made the catch. Third down and long. DeLorean steps up in the pocket, throws, knocked away. What a defensive play by Cale McAllister. Knocking it away the last second brings up a 4th down and 20 now.
I don't think they have the luxury of giving the ball back, although they are going to do the quick punt here. And it looks like a really nice punt down there from DeLorean. Goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It'll be Webb City with the ball, 1st and 10. Deep in their own territory, right about on the 10-yard line. Laker defense has to come up with a stop. Handoff up the middle, big room to run, and he's still on his feet. Right around the right side, and there he goes.
Weathers.
Tough to bring down, all the way up to the 45-yard line. They're cooking, man. Clock is running 1:53. They're up by 13 and on the move again. Lakers defense needs to come up with a stop or a turnover.
Hicks now under pressure, throws, looking for his man, has a receiver, knocked away by Jace Nicholas. Coming back and making the play. He was looking for Mekhi Gerard on the play, who had it momentarily, Chris.
And this Cardinals offense has been able to pick up pretty big chunk yardage on the ground game, which gives them a little freedom to throw the ball like that.
Second down, outside is Kabbalah. He's a burst of speed. First down inside the 40 in Webb City. Starting to have their way against Camdenton. They're up 2 scores here, Chris, with 1:31 left in the third quarter. So first down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Hicks under center. The give to Kabbalah. He can't be tackled inside the 30, inside the 20. Finally taken down at the 11-yard line by Nicholas, but not until he has another 29 yards. Webb City now feeling if they can score a touchdown here and go up 3 scores, that may do it.
Yep, and rightfully so.
There's the pitch outside. We do have a penalty flag presented by Ozark Homes as Dylan Harlan takes the pitch, and it's starting to come down here a little heavier, as you guys can see on your screen. So here we go, first down and forever. Cade Hicks in the play action, under pressure. Able to step away, wounded duck, has Weathers out of the backfield, and he will score from 23 yards. This time, the position from the quarterback position is Cade Hicks finding Weathers on the wounded duck, Chris, and that is the biggest lead of the game for West City. They now lead Camdenton by a score of 40-21.
Yeah, he did a Paxton DeLorean on that one. Hicks was able to stay on his feet, big, strong kid, and find just enough room to get that pass off. Wide open receiver in the left flat, and he was basically able to just walk into the end zone with 40 seconds left in this third quarter. That might be a little too much for the Lakers to have to overcome here in the fourth quarter.
They do have a powerful offense, and now Webb City to attempt to and make it a 21-point game. Hicks inside, Kabbalah, it's good. The 2-point conversion is converted, and with 40 seconds left in the third quarter, Camdenton down by 21 to Webb City. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
I'm Chris Schneider, and you're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from November 22nd, 2019. This is the 4th round of the playoffs, the sectional final between 12-0 Camdenton and 11-1 Webb City. Let's get back to the action.
And we're back here on Lake TV, where Webb City starting to pull away. A 3-score game as our third quarter nearing a close, and Jaden Faulkner, and the official goes down again. There's a flag out, some extracurricular activity. Of course, there was no one to call the personal foul because the official is down as well. And, oh, baby, it's getting messy in here.
Yeah, and the field getting a lot slicker out here, too, with that rain coming down and 35 degrees at this point. The Lakers down 42-21 now. Webb City able to pull away big time in that third quarter.
So first down and 10 now. DeLorean out of the gun. Steps up in the pocket, under pressure, and Brandon Bond takes him down for the quarterback sack, and that's way back behind the line of scrimmage for a 7-yard loss. Going to bring up second down and 17.
And you can see the Lakers, kind of looking around. What are we doing now?
DeLorean now. Under pressure in his own end zone. Throws, has his man in and out of the hands of Colin Thomas. That was dangerously close to being a safety, and he thought he was Johnny on the spot there to get rid of that football and give his receiver a chance, Chris, but this one is going the wrong direction for the hometown Lakers.
Yeah, it sure is, and that's going to bring an end to the third quarter. It was a disastrous third quarter for Camdenton.
Fourth down and 15 for Camdenton. Down 3 scores, season on the line.
And facing a fourth down and deep in their own territory, they're actually going for it and got it.
It's Jace Nicholas with a catch at the 37-yard line. That's a 24-yard gain and a first down presented by Quick Car, and a big-time gamble, but a heck of a way to start the fourth quarter for Laker Nation.
Tell you what, that almost looked like an option where he could kick it or look to see if he had something open down the field. He did, and they actually picked it up.
Looking for Randazzo and falls incomplete, very nearly intercepted, a little high, but Randazzo shaken up, it looks like. Here we are. We'll finish that here momentarily. It's Ezzard with the catch, and they got to blow that dead. Come on. That is a 12-yard first down on the play presented by Quick Car. Great throw, but an ill-advised takedown from the Webb City defender. And we'll let you finish that Josh Lambert piece. Okay, well, do look on Lake TV's Facebook page this week, as we'll have that posted in its entirety. In and out of the hands of a would-be receiver, and that is Connor Thomas, the intended target. Folks, we thank you for bearing with us here as we've had technical difficulties tonight trying to bring you Camdenton Laker football. Here's Ezzard with the catch. He's still on his feet inside the 40 down to the 36, 15 yards and a first down. So first down and 10, it's a zero blitz. Quick slant set up to Ezzard. He's inside the 30, still on his feet, and Cooper Ezzard inside the 10 to the house. Touchdown Lakers from 36 yards out with 10:53 left, and they are alive again. It's a 2-score game, Chris, and it was a brilliant play call. It was a zero blitz. It was a quick hitter on the screen. Ezzard got the reception, and then he did the rest. That is his third touchdown catch of the game, number 17 of the season. And don't look now, folks, but it's back to a 2-score ball game.
Perfect call for that play, catching the blitz, and great run breaking tackles to get in the end zone to keep hope alive for the Lakers.
Nicholas with the hold, Draper with the kick, and it's not going to matter. We had an illegal shift against the Lakers. Jace Nicholas will snap. Mason Draper will do the holding. It's down. Galbra's kick is up, and it is waiting for an indication, and it's no good. He missed it wide right. So with 10:53 left in the fourth quarter of play, it is a 15-point game, folks. And Chris, Camdenton, they get a quick strike. They needed that desperately. Now, as we said, we'll see if their defense can get a stop, and it's an onside kick, and oh, it's still loose, and Webb City comes up with it. Camdenton had an opportunity, but was just unable to come up with the onside kick. First down. Cade Hicks at quarterback. The give is to Devin Weathers, and he'll be bottled up and taken down. Ryan Mawson along with Landon Thomas with the stop. So a gain of 3 maybe 4, going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Cade Hicks under center, ball's the 48-yard line. 10:07 left. It's going to be an option. Hicks is going to keep it. He's inside the 35. Seth Harris holding on for dear life. Finally wrestles Hicks to the ground. Not until he makes it down to the 23-yard line. So that's good for a 25-yard scamper. Under center now, Hicks to give to Kabbalah. No, Hicks going to keep it. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Webb City. Cade Hicks from 24 yards out into the end zone, his 2nd of the night, and that is number 10 on the season. And just like that, after Camdenton had cut it back to a 15-point game, Webb City wastes 1 minute and 15 seconds, Chris, marching 50 yards nearly before the touchdown. And so Camdenton, we asked, can they get a stop? Your answer is no.
Yeah, big no on that. All on the ground, too. Just they overpowered them.
So there is the extra point off the foot of Cameron Clark. It's up and it's good. So with 9:24 left in the ball game, Webb City, their biggest lead of the night, they're up on the Lakers 49-27. Lakers down 22, but about to get the football back right now. The kick now, and it's another short one. Fielded, it's on the ground, and oh no. Camdenton very fortunate, Chris, to fall on that, but boy, that was about the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I tell you what, and it's kind of surprising Lakers weren't ready for that, because that's what Webb City's been doing all night, that high, short kickoff, and Lakers just weren't able to do anything with that one. They do get it back, though, so they'll have the ball on their 32-yard line and down big, so they're going to have to score quickly to keep hope alive, and then again, hope that the defense can stop it. But here's the fourth quarter ticks away. Lakers in trouble.
That's dangerous. And it's deflected by number 21.
He did that all the way across the field on that one.
2nd down now, Cooper Ezzard with the catch, and he'll be bottled up and taken down after a gain of 7. But you can't blame Paxton. I mean, season on the line. He's just fighting, Chris, trying to make things happen for his Lakers, and been a rough second half.
Pretty much all Webb City in this second half so far. It was a tie at halftime. Oh, that one right through the hands. That would have been an easy first down there, but Colin Thomas couldn't bring that one in.
DeLorean has it at the Laker 28-yard line. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run for it. Across the 30, across the 40. He's got a Laker first down with a 16-yard gain. No quit in that kid. He's got a first down presented by Quick Car.
Drops back again. It's going to be all passing here for the Lakers from here on out.
DeLorean now throwing, looking for Randazzo, and Randazzo mistimed his jump. It's an interception. This time, it's number 15 again, Cale McAllister, his 2nd interception of the night. And that one is nail in the coffin, Chris. Already a 3-score game, and Paxton DeLorean has not had many 3-interception games in his career. He did last year in the state quarterfinal game at Webb City. We do have a flag on the field. This team is, a little halfback pass here. Looking deep and almost intercepted Jace Nicholas. Very nearly made the pick, and it's going to bring up 2nd down. And, Ryan Mawson, he picked up the football. He tossed it to the official. Look at the sense of urgency. These Lakers don't think they're out of the game here. No doubt I would have to question J-Rod's decision there. They give to Weathers. Mawson meets him, limits him to about a 3 or 4 yard gain, going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Of course, the Lakers have all 3 timeouts left, but not a lot of clock, and down 3. Boy, it would have to be one heck of an answered prayer here for Camdenton if they were able to come back in this one. So on 3rd down and 6, a must stop for the Lakers. It's Weathers, Marcus Stevens, and Seth Harris. Blow that up. That's a big-time stop. Going to bring up 4th down on a punt situation.
So this will be just, I believe, just the second punt of the game for Webb City. The first one, the snap wasn't all that good. This one gets there okay.
Very nearly blocked. It's a short punt. Fielded there by the Lakers. It's a fumble recovered by Webb City. Cade Hicks now under center. We have not seen Eli Goddard all night. Here's Devin Weathers. Slippery and able to tackle. Finally taken down by Faulkner at the 15-yard line. Correction, Ethan Harris, not Seth Harris, the younger brother of Seth Harris. And tell you what, some incredible football families have come through this program over the last 7 years since Lake TV has been doing Camdenton Lakers football. And we're afraid it'll probably come to a close after the 2019 season. I imagine tonight will be the final Camdenton Laker game we ever do on Lake TV, whether it's football, basketball, or any coverage, folks. We have no option at this point in time as Terrell Cabela from 15 yards out, his 3rd touchdown of the night, and Cabela continues to pour it on. Chris, your score now 55-27, and this has been an impressive showing here in the second half for Webb City, but Camdenton has continually shot themselves in the foot here in this second half.
Yeah, and I think this Webb City team, they're just so good. They're big and strong, and they're just wearing that Laker defense out. The defense got to stop, and then they muff the punt, turn it right back over, and Webb City just takes it and runs it right into the end zone. So this one basically over at this point. Lakers are out of this one.
Kick up and good from Cameron Clark. So your score 56-27. 56-27, another short kick. And I'll tell you what, special teams have given the Lakers fits all night and again nearly. I don't know how they haven't made any changes on special teams.
Yeah,
this is getting out of control. They've done the same thing, Chris, over and over.
And understandably so, the Lakers very disheartened at this point, and they know the season coming to an end with just over 5.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. This one is out of reach for the Lakers.
And you know they're going to keep fighting, Chris, and it's time to start looking at tonight's senior class for Camdenton. Quick hitter there, caught by Ezzard at the 45. As we look at this senior class for Camdenton this year, Hunter Leedy, the senior, you have Jace Nicholas, Drake Miller, Colin Thomas, Connor Thomas, of course, the man with the football, Paxton Aloran, who has his man, that's Talon Randazzo. Ethan Harris, the senior. Jeremiah Bell, a senior. Antone Lockhart, as you see in your screen right there, number 23. Luke Galbraith, the place kicker, a senior. Into the flat looking for Nicholas, and he's unable to haul that one in. Of course, senior Jace Nicholas. Morgan Montgomery, the senior. Talon Randazzo, Ryan Mawson, Elias Ramirez, Jacob Morgan, Dex Heyer, Jeremiah Wilkins, Jacob Curley, Marcus Stevens. We'll go back to it after the second down play as DeLaurent steps up. Looking for his man. Great throw, great catch. That's Ezzard down to the 31-yard line. That's a 14-yard throw and catch for a first down presented by Quick Car. Back to our seniors, Anthony Yates, Tommy Garagani, Jacob Lansford, Lewis Powers, Mason Kinney, and Court Petty. We tip our cap to you, one of the best senior classes to ever come through Camdenton's program, to the end zone. Touchdown, Talon Randazzo, senior to senior. Beautiful connection there. That one from 30 yards out, and a really nice play. Love seeing the Lakers continue to fight. That brings it to a 23-point ball game, and you know it doesn't matter what the score is, Chris. They're not going to stop playing.
Yeah, that was a sweet pass. I mean, he really put that right there on a dime in the breadbasket to get in the end zone. Nice to see the Lakers with keeping it going, getting another touchdown on the board. This one is out of reach, but they're not quitting. That's great to see.
Galbraith, the extra point is up. It is good. So with 4:51 remaining, it's a 22-point ball game. You're watching Camdenton Lakers football on Lake TV.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from the Friday before Thanksgiving 2019. It was undefeated Camdenton against 11-1 Webb City. The winner would go on to win the state championship that year. Let's get back to the action on Lake TV.
Welcome back to Lake TV's coverage of high school football. It's been one of our most memorable seasons to date. One that saw the Camdenton Lakers go 12-0, winning a conference and district championship, toting the #1 offense in the state of Missouri. And here we'll surely see an onside kick from Galbraith. It is a nice little pooch kick, like the placement there, and fielded very wisely by Webb City. And Chris, you're probably not going to see a better coach team than the Webb City Cardinals. They're very, very fundamentally sound. Big time run on the play. This time it's number 8. That's Cade Wilson, just a sophomore, rips off a big gainer.
So 4:24 clock running in this fourth quarter. All over but the shout, and pretty much Webb City trying to run out the clock there. Another blown up play back there. The Lakers able to get him, but pick up 1 or 2 yards on that one.
So 2nd and 8. Here's the give. Once again, that is Harlan. He's outside. Nice hit from Faulkner, but not before Harlan gets down to the 23-yard line. Another first down presented by Quick Car. And Chris, I would be remiss if I did not give a shout out to our big staff. I'll tell you what, they got here early. They worked all week long. I'm your executive director, providing play-by-play, William Holtz, alongside the great Coyote, Chris Schneider. In the truck switching, we got Peter Martin, our chief engineer, directing Ricky Smith. No one's worked harder than that man this week, I assure you that. Our head production assistant in the booth, directing, holding the camera, and just doing anything we ask of her, the very talented Anne-Marie Holtz. Our field camera operator, Cameron Bell. Our field production assistant, Trenton Flug. Our top camera operator, Chase Elliott. Running graphics in the truck, Jonah Diebert. Our on the instant replay machine, he's big, he's bad, it's Bill Conson. Pre-production creative assistant, Mike Clayton with Benny Media. Technical director at Como Connect is Brian Mueller. Our special camera operator who will edit our highlight video, his name is Blake DiBallo, and he is a Camdenton senior. On our stats and our production assistant here in the booth, Jason Stapleton. Our technical director is Eric Martin. Tom and Michelle Kitchen with Studio T Images are our photographers, folks. And I'll tell you, frustrating night for us here at Lake TV. We're doing everything we can, and unfortunately, folks, here's the truth of the matter. We have for 3 years been battling the District of Camdenton to provide us with hardwired internet. For whatever reason, they will not do so. So over the course of the last 3 years, we've exercised every single option we can think of, including partnering with Matt Ford at the Keller Williams team here at Camdenton to put a beam on top of his building with a microwave satellite signal. We use his internet to shoot over to Bob Shore Stadium, where we have another beam with satellite microwave signal on top of that to receive the signal. We then run with that internet. We are running into interference. We are not sure why. We're not sure how. We do know this. If the District of Camdenton would just give us hardwired internet like every other district we've ever worked with, we would be just fine. Due to the fact that for the last 3 years, they have been unable to, and that is a touchdown on the legs of Dylan Harlan. And this game continues to get out of hand. But back to our point, if they would be able to do that, we would be able to pull off high school football here brilliantly. Unfortunately, after 3 years of struggling, frustrated sponsors, obviously you, the viewer, frustrated. We have no option but to officially take this stand. We are effective immediately not doing any Camdenton Lakers football, basketball, or programs, and unfortunately that includes the robotics program. We have a really nice partnership with, but until we get this district to work with us and give us a little help, we can no longer promote, spend money, and get hurt like we continue to get hurt. And I will tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, nobody loves this program, nobody loves these kids, and nobody loves this community more than I did. If you guys want to see something happen, you can reach out, talk to Dr. Tim Hatfield. You can reach out and talk to the District of Camdenton. So for those of you watching that are Eldon Mustangs, Osage Indians, Versailles Tigers, and California Pinto fans, that's good news for you because it means a lot more games for them moving forward. It doesn't mean I won't root for the Lakers. It doesn't mean I won't root for the district, but unfortunately we just can no longer take this risk. So a fair catch called for. Where was that earlier in the game? That's Mason Draper, one of our favorite seniors, actually juniors rather. Mason will be back, Chris, and Camdenton's going to have a lot of talented juniors here on this squad next year.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. They've got a great, strong, powerful program. They were 12-0, and as you mentioned earlier, conference champions, district champions this year. In the state quarterfinals, they just happened to run into a Webb City team that is just really, really good. I would be surprised if anybody is able to beat this Webb City team going forward. They will move on next week to play in the semifinals, more than likely against Ladue, and then a championship game the week after that. Anybody that can beat up on this Lakers team, this is a really good Lakers team. Anybody that can beat them up is really, really good.
Yeah, and of course, talked about next week. What a matchup that should be. We don't know, is it Liberty or Ladue? Have you seen yet, Chris? Any updates?
I believe they play tomorrow.
Okay, so I would imagine you probably haven't seen many updates from that one. Hasn't even happened yet. But boy, I don't know about anybody beating this Webb City team in Class 4. What do you think?
No, I don't see it either. Of course, I haven't seen Ladue play this year or any of the other teams, so I guess it is possible. But the way Webb City was able to manhandle the Lakers tonight, I would be surprised if somebody's going to be able to beat them.
Another shout out. How about our managers for Camdenton? Aaron Watkins, Gabe Martin, Logan Thompson, and Austin Graves, and the entire Camdenton Lakers coaching staff. Jeff Shore, the head coach, defensive coordinator Nick Bruck, offensive line coach Parr Pitts, Sean Machino, receivers Andrew Nolting, defensive line Cole Walker, defensive ends Charlie Gordon, defensive secondary Tim McDuffie, special teams Brett Edson, and athletic trainer Josh Lambert. Folks, remember to check out Lake TV's Facebook page this week to see the entire feature from Lake Regional Sports Medicine on Camdenton trainer Josh Lambert. He is a gem, and I'll tell you, there's going to be other videos coming to that series to introduce you to Kaylin from Versailles. Of course, Zach with the School of the Osage, and then the new athletic trainer down at Lebanon. Here's DeLaurent now trying to make something happen, and there's going to be an effort trying to get him before he gets out of bounds. DeLaurent took an unnecessary shot. But, Chris, you and I both know it's number 11 is not going to stop fighting until that clock shows 0.
No, absolutely. Good fight in this team all the way around. And it's because, they've got a great head coach in Jeff Shore. It hurts, especially for these seniors. They know this is going to be their last game in high school. Some will move on to play in college, but for most, it's just their last game.
Falls incomplete, going to bring up second down and 10. Lockhart pleads his case, but clearly an incomplete pass. And right now, Chris, we have exactly 2 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock. Camdenton, they'd love to score again. They were giving up a total of 13 points a game. This is the season high. They've given up 63 points. Yeah,
this is very impressive from Webb City to be able to do what they have done. There's going to be another interception for Webb City.
No, it's incomplete. Fell incomplete off the hands. Fortunate for Paxton DeLaurent. That would have been a career-high interception number 4, but obviously he does not typically just go back there and throw it like this. Game's well over. He doesn't want to quit fighting, so.
Yeah, he just kind of put that one up for grabs, obviously, and you're absolutely right. I mean, it's, at this point, it's kind of desperation time for the Lakers.
And when you look at the career of one Paxton DeLaurent, he is going to finish in the top 10 for season numbers in completions. He moved into 7th tonight all-time with 580 career completions. He continues to add to that. He's 10th all-time in attempts. He's 10th now all-time in yards. He is 7th in touchdown passes for a career. In single season stats this year, he moved into 3rd place in the season. Oh, it's getting foggy in here in the booth. A lot of people here at tight area. DeLaurent now under pressure, steps up, throws, looking for his man, and it's intercepted once again, this time by number 38, Cale Stevens, the junior defensive back, and DeLaurent continues to play hard, and it's his fourth interception, and a beautiful embrace as Paxton DeLaurent comes off the field. Emotional embrace between him and his head coach down here, and what an incredibly decorated career for what I will say has been the most incredible quarterback I've seen come through the district of Camdenton and the 7 seasons I've had the privilege of being involved here.
Absolutely, pretty impressive all the way around. That kid will go on, I don't know where, but he will go on and play quarterback at college somewhere, because he is a gifted young athlete. He can run, he can throw, he can pretty much do it all.
Another shout out to our friend Matt Ford, team powered by Keller Williams. He's the one that helped us with internet. He has charter over there at his office, and we have been trying, so thanks to Matt for accommodating the official realtor of Camdenton Lakers on Lake TV. And it's unfortunate, folks, and it saddens me probably more than it does you guys that this will be our last game here at Bob Shore Stadium. Over the last 7 seasons, I got to tell you, it's been very easy to get a hold of the culture, to get a hold of the environment and atmosphere that's been created here around this football program. I'll be quite honest, I've fallen in love with it, and it is hard to say won't be doing Camdenton Laker football anymore, but we certainly wish Coach Jeff Shore and Mr. Billy Kurtz, the athletic director here, best of luck in their endeavors moving forward. So as this one dwindles down, Chris, 34-62. Wow, I would have never thought Webb City would have come in here and dropped 62 on this defense.
There's going to be a lot of people around the state that look at that score and think maybe it's a misprint. Because, it is kind of shocking to see, because this Lakers defense has been a great defense all year long, and they were just unable tonight to stop this Webb City offensive run game.
So a couple of victory formation knees for Webb City, folks. Your final from the great Bob Shore Stadium. Headed to the semifinals, the Webb City Cardinals at 12-1. We'll play the winner of Liberty and Ladue Horton Watkins. That game set to take place tomorrow for your Camdenton Lakers. Their 2019 season ends with a record of 12-1. Folks, we'll be back with your Cerdike Yamaha post-game show after this.
It was a great first half, but that Webb City team proved to be too strong, even for a great Camdenton team. The Lakers finished the season with an amazing 12-1 record, and probably the second best team in the state in Class 4. Webb City, they wouldn't give up another point the rest of the season, winning the state championship a couple of weeks later over Platte County 48-0. I'm Chris Schneider. Thank you for joining us for the Slate TV Classic Game of the Week. Be sure to join us again next time.